Sharing out. Sharing out. Hey Sly, your daughter's competing against Damien Shelley. Damien Shelley wants to forge Angela like silver. So figured why not have a match against her to get her ready and battle tested. And hey Patty, the match that they want, the triple threat match that was orchestrated last night is still set. And also the match between Emma and Atticus is still going. And then also, if Atticus can, and this is you are here, I think she might be keen on seeing an interesting dream matchup between two darkness users. One being the golden Mr. U-Taker versus the man whom I perceive as the student of the Undertaker in Shadow. But I figured I want to get this show out of the way because my good buddy Atticus has got his super show, which would be night 2 tonight, and then I got another good friend of mine doing his Royal Rumble today. So I'm going to be what? So I got like a numerous amount of streams. I'm going. All right, let's get this thing started then. But for our first matchup, you got Queen Steffers going one-on-one with Jen Richards. What's good there, Joker?
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from parts unknown. And her opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, a superstar!
KJ giving Darcy some sage advice. Hey, Atticus. Not after what happened last night. They deserve a good rest. I don't want to put burden them, Atticus. Alright, here we go. Our first matchup. And the referee rings the bell. And they both lock up. What a suplex by Jen. What, and a takedown by Jen. And punches her. And going for a sleeper. A jawbreaker. Now grabs Jen. Goes under. Leaps over. And a drop kick. Rolls out of the ring. And an elbow. And a stomp to the face. And slamming her head onto the mat. Sends her back into the ring. Now baiting her to get up. What a block on the drop kick. And a kick to the face. And now targets the leg. And an elbow. And a splash. Into a cover. And now look at this. Steffers. Kick out. A punch to the face. Misses the axe handle. And a kick to the face from her of her own. Stomp to the arm. And then multiple kicks to the face. And a forearm. And now picks up Steffers. And then into a backbreaker. And now, what is it she's going to do? And then look out. Jen going to the top. Jen, look out. Into a cover. And got the first fall. And now look at this combination by Jen. And then just tosses her down from the mat to the mat. And now look at this. Jen. And into a cover. And Jen wins it.
Here is your winner, the Superstar!
Now, up to our next match. You got Triple Threat, and they're going to be dealing with Kaiser hard because apparently Kai just was ready to throw it all away. And here comes AJ.
The following contest is a falls match. Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 219 pounds, the National Wrestling United States Heavyweight Champion, AJ. And his opponents, first from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, the total non-stop action light heavyweight champion, the King K.
I don't know what changed in Kaiserheart, ladies and gentlemen, but it's as if something in him died. And here comes Kasumi. Both AJ and Kasumi have one goal: to knock some sense in Kaiserheart, while as they go at each other.
And from Baltimore, Maryland, the Nonstop Wrestling
Hey, Alicia.
World Heavyweight Champion, Princess.
And here we go. This is 2 out of 3 falls, you guys. And now Kasumi with a Falcon Arrow. And now AJ with the Russian leg sweep. Misses the Pele kick. And now Kasumi. Tried to go for a moonsault, but botched it. And now Kasumi. And into a jumping bulldog. To the outside. And what a drop kick by Kaiserheart. Tried to go for a Fiend Splash, but missed. And look at this. What an elbow. Oh, I'm okay, Alicia. Just I know I change a little bit of my tone. Oh, and that's all. Now, Kaiserheart with a falcon arrow of his own. Kaiser with the Liger Bomb. Phoenix Splash. Now looking for a weapon. Finding a baseball bat. Didn't get the moonsault. And look at this. Kaiser with the X-Plex. Now what is judo throw? Into a dragon suplex. Now AJ. Kaiser with a suicide solution. Kaiser. Kaiser. Misses the double rotation. Now looking for another bag of tricks. And got the first fall. What a shot. Now what is Kaiser going to do? And into a Hurricane Rana. What a drop kick by Kaiser Hart. Kaiser Hart. Into a Uranagi. And what a moonsault. But a kick out only had one. And look at this. Kasumi! Into a German suplex. Now AJ measuring Kasumi. What a DDT! Now AJ to the top. Leg drop. But he interferes and breaks the pin. And now look at this, the Cosmic Slam! And a DDT by Kasumi. Knee to the neck. Bulldog. Blocked by Kai. Lariat to the outside. What a kick to the head. Now look at this. What a cutter. Oh, long darted her. And now Irish whip. DDT. Oh, right to the face. And now look at this. DDT! This could be for the win! But he kicked out. And now, Kasumi, this could be our chance for the win. No, even AJ kicked out. And he brought up the knees. And a counter by AJ. And a body slam. And a shooting star. And a target in the arm. Now teeing off on Kaiser. And she's literally yelling for him to wake up. Abandoning Emma is not something you should do. Shot to the back. And what a backbreaker. Now look at this. Could possibly for the win. And Kaiser wins it impressively. What's going on, Doc?
Here is your winner, the
Yeah, it is a rainy day, Doc. And I'm next. You got Dragonheart Jr. going up against TJ Toad. I'll be getting ready to get started shortly. Just getting ready to send some to TJ. And here comes Junior.
The following champion versus champion contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 200 pounds, the International Wrestling Grand Prix Junior Heavyweight Champion of the
Then he can catch the replay then, Alicia. Having the time with the good Lord is important. And here comes the World TV Champion.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Nonstop Wrestling Alliance World Television Champion, TJ Todd.
All right, here we go. And the referee rings the bell. And out the gate, Junior comes in with a Hurricane Rana. And what's punches from Junior. Misses the moonsault. Now that's humor, Doc. And a knee to the face. And now, TJ with the... And then drops him. Stomp to the arm. Now going for a submission. But gets out of it. Now Irish whip. Goes under. Leaps over. What a drop kick. And now, Junior. What a Hurricane Rana. But he broke the knees up. And now look at this. Butterfly suplex. Puts him to the ring post. And then pulls him by his leg. Getting dangerously close. Well, it sends him back into the ring. And gets back into the ring. Junior. Knee to the face. And a cutter. A kick out. Wow, 6:30 Dragaton. And then gets the first fall. And now going for a submission. Maybe trying to go for the win. But he lets go. And into a Hurricane Rana. Now what is Junior going to do? Junior baiting TJ. Oh, what a punch. And now Junior measuring TJ. Junior into the Dragon Destroyer. And Junior wins it.
Here is your winner, the Future.
All right, let's see who's going to be up next. And up next, you got Darcy going one-on-one with Lady Devil. Let's get down to the ring.
The following champion versus champion contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, Lucha Libre World Champion, Beautiful Fox. And her opponent from Athens, Greece, the Women's Universal Champion, Lady the Devil.
Here we go. This is the first time these two have fought each other in the ring. Darcy coming out with a Spanish fly. Misses the moonsault. Now targeting the leg. Stomp to the ankle. Now elbow to the knee. And what a senton. It was good, Steppers. Your match was in the opening show. And look, what a counter by Darcy. And now Darcy. What's Darcy got in mind? Kick to the leg. And now look at this. Darcy! Ryle must have taught her that. And what a flatliner. And a moonsault. And now targets the arm. Hey, Jennifer. Stomps to the back. And Darcy getting herself all fired up. Elbow. And they both lock up. And they're in a deadlock. And now, Darcy with the flare up now. And she's got the first fall. Went for the poison rana, but trying to get that quick cover. And now Lee can't believe it. And into a sidewalk slam. Clubbing blow. And now Irish whip. And a lariat. I kick out again at 1. And try to snap the neck. And then bangs her head on the ring apron. Sends her back into the ring. And now, look out, look out. Now Irish whip by Darcy. And then what a German suplex. And now Darcy went for a moonsault but missed. By counter by Darcy. What a dragon suplex. And now targets the head. And now Darcy with a knee to the face. And now Irish whip. And a Hurricane Rana. Went for a shooting star but missed. Queen LD it ain't a queen for nothing. She's always aware of what's on her. And she's like, she will not be taken for a fool. Kick to the gut. What a neck breaker. And now she might be going for the... Look out! Look out! No! It was blocked! The attempt was blocked! And it's one Poison Rana! Now turns her over. And what is... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What a back fist! We've never seen LD in this predicament for the win! And Darcy wins it! Hey Brian, hey Jesse.
Here is your winner, Beautiful Fox.
And coming up next, Is Damian Shelley going 1-1 with Angela Cooper? Why not? And here comes Damian Shelley. He requested that he forge Angela like silver. I know you did it, Alicia, which is genius work.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 244 pounds, Damian Shelley!
Yeah, the rumors are true.
From Paris, France, the total non-stop action.
And I hope Angela's ready, because Damian Shelley is no slouch.
Angela Cooper.
Alright, here we go. And the referee rings the bell. DDT by Damian. And an Irish whip. Oh, what a kick. And a double leg drop. Misses the moonsault. They lock up. And a total deadlock. A punch to the face. And now look at this. And targets the knee. I think he's trying to show her what it's like to be to face an unrelenting opponent. Bringing her head onto the turnbuckle. And now look out! Look out! But no! Alicia fights back! What a splash! Her kick out only at 1. And Hurricane Rana by Angela. And now targets the arm. And now back and forth we go. What a back fist! And now look at this up on the shoulders. But she nips up. What a roundhouse. By kick out by Angela. Counter by Angela. Got him on the shoulders. But a counter by Shelly. And a counter again by Angela. A double stomp. And a DDT. And now Irish whip. Goes under. Oh, what a slam. Back kick out by Damien. Kick to the gut. And what a powerbomb! Stomp to the back. Really doing a number on him. And now trying to get that first fall. And got it. And look at this. Going for the Reaper Death Seal. And she's tapped out. And into a moonsault to the back. Into a cover. By a kick out by Cooper. And what a shot to the face. And a drop kick to the knee. But she nipped up. Irish whip. And a drop kick to his knee. And a crossbody. And now baiting him. On a counter. She senses she was in danger. And look at this! Angela with a DDT! Into a cover! Kick out by Damian Shelley! They're both even now! This could be anybody's match! May and Rana! Now what is Angela gonna do? And now Hurricane Rana! And now look out! Look out! Look out! Tried to go for that inverted 450 but got blocked! And I counter! And now Hurricane Rana yet again! And now, what is Angela gonna do? What has she got in mind? And another Hurricane Rana for the win! And Angela got it! Nice!
Here is your winner, Smooth Operator, Angela Cooper.
And coming up next, you got Paul Utaker going up against Felicia Prime. Take care, Maddie. Yeah, I finally got a PS5. Got it this past December.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 320 pounds. A Chris Paul!
What's good, Blaze? And here comes Felicia, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Blaze, that is Dragonheart's mother that's coming out. You could say she's truly the matriarch.
And his opponent from New York.
She's the matriarch of the Dragon family, whereas Jen is the matriarch of the Demon family.
Heavyweight champion, the Queen.
I know she does, Lady Devil. Dragonheart gets his relentless tenacity from. Like the old saying goes, they are mother and son, all right. And the referee rings the bell. And they lock up. And just shoves them. They lock up yet again. But no, turns it into an arm wrestle. But no, Paul Utaker turns it around. But no! Into a headlock Felicia goes into! Now gets into a waist lock. But no! Snapmare into another headlock! Talk about showing a clinic and a knee to the back. And then a kick to the spine. Into a cover. But a kick out only at one. And a moonsault. Now Irish whip by Felicia. And they lock up again. And now we're into a deadlock. A punch to the face. And now look at this, choking him on the ropes. Kick to the head. Oh, and what a Manhattan drop. And into a DDT. And now Felicia measuring Paul. Look out! Look out! But no! Paul's like, no, I'm not I ain't no stupid newbie. And now look at this. What a power bomb! But a kick out by Felicia. And now going for a headlock. But she comes out of it. And what a kick by Tia. Now look at this. Oh, right to the chest. And then a drop kick. And into a moonsault. A kick out by Paul. Uh-oh. And what a choke slam to try to get the first fall. A kick out by Felicia. And now look at this. And it's what D. Turns her over. Paul really trying to make a statement. And now into a neck breaker. And a swanton. And now sends him back into the ring. And now into another neck breaker. Now Felicia going for that twisted moonsault. A kick out by Paul Taker. It'll take a lot more to take him down. What a drop kick. Now we know where Dragon gets that giant leap from. And now to try to get the first fall. Tried to go for a spear, but didn't get it. And what a kick to the head. And now Paul really trying to get himself to show himself that he's worthy of being a fighter. And into a German suplex. A kick out by Felicia. And right in a pointed elbow to the face. And a chop to the face. What a punch to knot it up. Paul's like, I gotta stay on her. If she's anything like her son, I cannot let her breathe. He is really going into the frame of thinking that Dragonheart is just like her mother. Just like his mother. Now targets the arm. What a spear! Into a cover! And Felicia did it! That's what that jumping spear must have hit the mark! Even LD is shocked.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And up next, guys, the ultimate dream match. The King of Hell versus the student of the Phenom.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
This is going to be a collision, guys.
Pits of Hell. Weighing in at 358 pounds.
And here comes Shadow. And listen to this crowd.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Phantom.
Alright, here we go. Referee rings the bell. And look at this. Shadow coming out of the gate. Now cranking the neck. Up to the arm. Elbow to the back. And a leg drop. Into a cover. Hello there, Gigi. Welcome to the stream. Shadow really trying to show his, trying to assert his power. But counter by Mr. U. Mr. U trying to show why he's the patriarch of the U-Taker family. The U-Taker family are no slouches. And their values and codes are very honorable. And into a headlock. Shadow really showing trying to show that aggressiveness to him. But now gets caught into a waist lock. And into a waistlock takedown. And now, Mr. U-Taker. Into a sudden suplex. To the back to the back. And Mr. U-Taker trying to collect himself. What a chop! And now choking Shadow. And rolls out of the ring. Got him on the shoulders. And then drops him across the ring apron. Now yanking him by his leg. Kick to the gut. What a U-Taker slam. Take care, Jennifer. Got him on the shoulders. And look at the strength. And what a boot. And a moonsault. Now Shadow. Shadow has Mr. U right where he wants him. Walking the ropes. What a shot. Into a cover. A kick out by Mr. U. Mr. U-Taker's very formidable. But uh-oh. The Hell's Gate. And he taps out. And now pulls him by his leg. And a frog splash to boot to really try to finish it. But a kick out by Mr. U. And a leg drop. And now picks up Mr. U. Stomps to the leg. And now he gives him a dose of his own medicine by choking him. Sitting him up. And look at this. And now he gets him into the Hell's Gate again. This could do it. Shadow's done the impossible. He's done the impossible. Hey, Malachi. Dragonheart is completely shocked. And nobody has ever made Mr. U-Taker tap out twice. This is a historical feat. I don't think no one has ever made Mr. U-Taker tap out in a 2 out of 3 match. Even LD is shocked. The shockwave in the back is palpable.
Here is your winner, the Phantom.
Shadow just made history tonight in NWA. He has made perhaps one of the greatest superstars in all of digital wrestling to tap out twice. But up next, you got Atticus Black going one-on-one with Emma. All that training Shadow did with The Undertaker is starting to really pay off.
The following champion versus champion contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
He may hear you, Brian.
Weighing in at 253 pounds, the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, the Reaper.
Understood, LD.
And his opponent, from out of this world, the World Heavyweight Champion, Emma.
Emma got a little bit, matured a little bit though, guys. All right, here we go. And the referee rings the bell. And they both lock up. And now they're in a complete deadlock. Oh, what a cheap shot by Emma. And the Tiger suplex. And now look at this. Target in the arm. And then sweeps the legs out from under her. I think that may have been a bad idea. This may come back to backfire on Atticus by antagonizing Emma. And now wrenching the arm. But turns it around. And now wrenches the arm back. But turns it around into a fireman's carry into an armbar. This is a clinic, guys. And now Emma's really fighting back. Banging the head onto the turnbuckle. And then bangs his head on the turnbuckle. And look at this. And now trying to go for a cover. Stomp to the head. And a stomp to the head again. And now what is Emma gonna do? Oh, what a strike! And that's only two. And now what has Emma got in mind? And a lariat. And now Irish whip. What a slam. Blah. And now, knee to the face. Turns her over. And look out. And then, knee to the face. By count by Emma. Knee to the neck. And now picks up Atticus. Gets back into the ring. Atticus makes it back. And look at this. Into a unique pinning predicament. And now look at this. Into a submission. And she's tapped out. And a headbutt. And into a cover. A kick out by Emma. And a kick to the face. And what a backbreaker. And now, Atticus may be measuring. And this is the double stomp. And now, Atticus is fighting back. To the outside. And what a coffin drop. And a spear. Stomp to the arm. And now look out. Look out. Sending her back into the ring. To end the match. A good effort by Emma.
Here is your winner, the Reaper.
And coming up next, we got Carmelita Fox going up against Jen Crusoe in our last match for today.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from Paris, France, Cameron Fox. And her opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Jen the Cyborg.
Hey there, Jamar. Well, welcome in. Alright, here we go. Can Carmelita turn her losing streak around? Let's find out. Look at Carmelita really trying to prove herself. Carmelita's not playing around. And an elbow. And a kick out her soul. And a sudden snap suplex. And now kicking her in the face. And a double axe handle. But I kick out again. Now look at this. Carmelita. But let's go. And look at this. Jen's trying to say she ain't no springboard for nothing. Right into the stairs. What is Carmelita going to do? Oh! Carmelita sends her back into the ring. And now Irish whip to the corner. And now sets her up. Carmelita! Oh no! Look out! Look out! Into a cover! Kick out by Jen! Turns her over. And knee to the face! And what a takedown by Carmelita! And a knee to the face. And then Jen is busted open. Turns her around. Wow. And what a shot to the face. But no, Jen's like, no, I'll springboard to. And what a roundhouse. And into a cover. A kick out by Carmelita. Now look out. Look out. And a lariat. And now Carmelita. Carmelita. The Fox Driver. Whip. Is this the turnaround that Carmelita's looking for? And now and a drop kick. And kick to the back. And now look at this. And a boot to the face. Jen is really trying to, but Jen's like, I feel like I'm a springboard to everyone. And a punch to the gut by Jen. And now look at this. But she lets go. And now it gets to the ropes. And a lariat to the outside. Now measuring in Carmelita. What a punch. And send her back into the ring. But look at this. Carmelita fighting back. What a kick to the head. What a move by Carmelita. Will this be her first win in NWA? It is.
Here is your winner, Cameron Fox.
Well, guys, that's it for today's show. Shout out to everyone who came through in the chat. And as always, if you ever have suicidal thoughts, please contact the National Suicide Hotline. And coming up later is another thrilling super card from CRW. And also from a good buddy of mine that owns MPWF. He's got his Royal Rumble going down this evening. So I would strongly advise y'all look into him as well. Oh, but I'll see you guys in the streams.